Happy Fat Tuesday. Calling to order the Cuyahoga County Council's regular meeting for Tuesday, February the 25th, 2020. Clerk, please call the roll.
Calling the roll, Mr. Jones.
Here.
Ms. Brown.
Here.
Ms. Stevens.
Present.
Ms. Simon.
Here.
Ms. Baker.
Here.
Mr. Miller.
Present.
Mr. Tuma.
Here.
Mr. Gallagher.
Here.
Mr. Schron.
Here.
Ms. Conwell.
Present.
Council President Brady.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any public comment?
Yes, Ms. Lou.
Good evening. For Fat Friday, I'm not sure if I'm fat enough, but at least today the podium is low enough for me. You can actually see me better. Not that you really want to look at me. I actually just came back from Cuyahoga County Job and Family Services, a particular workshop at the Garfield Heights County Library. This is a workshop about at-risk population who needs lots of support, assistance in various areas. And this was a very well-organized event. This workshop didn't just include the Job and Family Services, their own tasks about telling people, explaining people about the benefits systems or how to apply or answering questions. They actually connected with reentry service, also Office of Homeless No Services, and other entities to offer informations for the attendees. Because these people we are talking about in this workshop were the ones getting most of the disadvantage. They can be either become jobless, homeless quickly, or they may get into trouble with law again. One very good positive things I learned is about our population, homeless population, especially on the people aging out of foster care. This particular part of it really had a very good information. We can see why we need to raise awareness and encourage people to vote for our new levy. This is really a big thing for our seniors, for our young people, and people in the age in between. However, when Office of Homeless Services had a presentation, I thought I would be the one saying something not agreeable. Unfortunately, I was not the first one, and I was not the only one. This actually tells me for decades, not just the current leadership or government members or administration staffs, the problems have been too long, accumulated from decades ago. I'm not even sure right now if we raise the levy level, would that really help all the services to help out all the disadvantaged populations in our county. However, that should not discourage us. On the other hand, we should do even more. Because if we fail this time, not just one service will fall apart, all others will too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anybody else?
No, Mr. President.
All righty. I'd like to approve the minutes for February the 11th, 2020 Committee of the Whole, February 11th, 2020 regular meeting. Could I have a motion to approve the minutes as printed on the agenda?
So move.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, the ayes have it. The minutes are approved. I see that the county executive is not here this evening, so I'm assuming there is no message from the county executive. Legislation introduced by council, committee report and consideration of a resolution of council for second reading.
Resolution number 2020-0040, determining the services and programs that shall be provided and funded from the Veterans Services Fund in 2018, authorizing payments to various providers in the total amount of $413,635 for said services and programs for the period ending December 31, 2020.
On this item, we'll move to the March 10th council agenda for consideration for third reading adoption. Consideration of a resolution of council for third reading adoption.
Resolution number 2020-0029, adopting various changes to the Cuyahoga County non-bargaining classification plan.
Council President, this item was heard in the Human Resource Appointment and Equity Committee meeting. This is the routine review of the positions of classification that the PRC does, and there were actually no new positions, just some revisions and deletions, so I respectfully request my colleagues' support.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted. Legislation introduced by the executive, consideration of resolutions for first reading and referral to committee.
Resolution number 2020-0051, confirming the county executive's reappointment of the Honorable Michael S. Prosek to serve on the Cuyahoga County Planning Commission representing the Cuyahoga region for the term March 25th, 2020 through March 24th, 2023.
This will be referred to Human Resources.
Resolution number 2020-0052, confirming the county executive's reappointment of Terrence P. Joyce to serve on the Greater Cleveland Regional Transit Authority Board of Trustees for the term March 4th, 2020 through March 3rd, 2023.
This will also be referred to HR and appointments.
Resolution number 2020-0053, confirming the county executive's reappointment of Cheryl King Benford to serve on the Cuyahoga County Law Library Resources Board for the term January 1, 2020 through December 31, 2024.
HR.
Resolution number 2020-0054, confirming the county executive's appointment of Salvatore Tallarico to serve on the Cuyahoga County Audit Committee for an unexpired term ending December 31, 2023.
HR and appointments.
Resolution number 2020-0055, authorizing a state contract with Great Lakes Petroleum in the amount not to exceed $1,236,000 for the purchase of fuel for various county facilities for the period April 1, 2020 through March 31, 2022.
Refer to Public Works.
Resolution number 2020-0056, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires striping Lake Avenue from Cove Avenue to Webb Road in the city of Lakewood. Total estimated project cost $240,000. Finding that special assessments will neither be levied nor collected to pay for any part of the county's costs of said improvement.
Public Works.
Mr. President,
Yes, Councilman.
may I please have my name added?
Please add the councilman's name to the resolution.
Resolution number 2020-0057, making an award on requisition number 45609 to Key Bank National Association in the amount not to exceed $3,200,000 for banking and treasury services for the period April 1, 2020 through March 31, 2024.
This will be referred to Community Development.
Resolution number 2020-0058, making an award on requisition number 43203 to CHN Housing Capital in the amount not to exceed $679,461 for administration of the Down Payment Assistance Program in Cuyahoga Urban County Communities and City of Parma for the period January 1, 2020 through December 31, 2021.
This will be referred to Community Development.
Resolution number 2020-0059, authorizing an amendment to agreement number AG 1800-155 with Educational Service Center of Northeast Ohio for fiscal agent services for the Families and Schools Together program, fast work activities, and parent services for the period January 1, 2019 through December 31, 2019, to extend the time period to December 31, 2020, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $919,944.
Refer to Education. Committee report and consideration of a resolution for second reading.
Resolution number 2020-0047, authorizing an economic development special large-scale leverage incentive grant in the amount not to exceed $14 million to the Sherwin-Williams Company for the benefit of the headquarters project to be located in the city of Cleveland and the research and development facility project to be located in the city of Brecksville.
This item will move to the March 10th council agenda for consideration for third reading adoption. Committee reports and consideration of resolutions for second reading adoption under suspension of rules. Could I have a motion to suspend the rules?
Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. The rules are suspended.
Resolution number 2020-0043, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Lee Boulevard from Euclid Avenue to Forest Hills Boulevard in the city of East Cleveland. Total estimated project cost $1,801,000. Finding that special assessments will neither be levied nor collected to pay for any part of the county's costs of said improvement.
Move to adopt. Second. And please add Councilwoman Stevens' name to Resolution 2020. Is there any discussion, Councilman Tuma?
Yes, sorry, Mr. President. This piece of legislation, Ms. Jessica French from Public Works came before the Public Works Committee on February 19, 2020, and this is a design phase portion of the project. The funds are going to be divided 80% county, 20% to East Cleveland, and construction begins in 2021. And we request for second reading suspension on this from my colleagues here.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted.
Resolution number 2020-0044, approving right-of-way exhibit number M5042 for rehabilitation of St. Clair Avenue Bridge number 04.44 over Doan Brook in the city of Cleveland, authorizing the county executive through the Department of Public Works to acquire said necessary right-of-way.
Motion to adopt. And, Mr. President, this resolution was also brought before Public Works at same meeting. This is an acquisition requiring the right-of-way for property to do work on a bridge. This is a property that Cleveland is donating to allow this to be completed. It's federally funded 80% and 20% county. At a cost of $2.65 million, and we're requesting that this move along on second reading suspension so we can get this bridge work done.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted.
Resolution number 2020-0045, making an award on requisition number 47681 to Ozane Construction Company Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $825,000 for design-build services for the central booking project at the Cuyahoga County Justice Center.
To adopt.
Second.
Mr. President, this is the initial build-out of the existing Justice Center space for the central booking project. Recommendation is suspension and adoption, and will be updated as this progresses.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted.
Mr. President,
Councilman Miller,
may I please have my name added?
please add the councilman's name.
Resolution number 2020-0048, authorizing an amendment to contract number CE 1700-361 with University Hospitals Cleveland Medical Center, doing business as University Hospitals, Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital, for healthcare and management services at the Juvenile Court Detention Center for the period January 1, 2018 through December 31, 2019, to extend the time period to December 31, 2020, to change the scope of services and the terms effective January 1, 2020, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $1,700,000.
Adopt.
Second.
Mr. President, again, this was heard in committee. This is for medical services over at the Juvenile Detention Center, and they will be bidding this after this year to see if we can get better prices through other vendors.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted.
Resolution number 2020-0049, making an award on requisition number 45365 to the Metro Health System in the amount not to exceed $1,067,000 for comprehensive medical services for families involved with the Division of Children and Family Services for the period January 1, 2020 through December 31, 2020.
Mr. President, this is 100% funded by the State Child Protection Allocation Funds. It's needed services for the children in county's care. I ask for my colleagues' support.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted.
Resolution number 2020-0050, making an award on requisition number 45811 to BitFocus Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $536,560 for implementation, configuration, migration, operation, and maintenance of the Clarity Homeless Management Information System for the period March 10, 2020 through December 31, 2024.
To my colleagues, this will be funded 47% from the Health and Human Services levy funds, 53% of federal grant funds. Years 2 through 5 of the contract will be funded by a 73% federal grant fund and 27% Health and Human Service levy funds. I ask for my colleagues' support and passage.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted. Consideration of a resolution for third reading adoption.
Resolution number 2020-0032, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Tinkers Creek Road from Walton Hills Western Corporation Line to Dunham Road, and Dunham Road from Tinkers Creek Road to Mendota Avenue in the village of Walton Hills and city of Maple Heights. Total estimated project cost $3,075,000, finding that special assessments will neither be levied nor collected to pay for any part of the county's costs of said improvement.
Motion to adopt. Second. And, Mr. President, this piece of legislation is dealing with a rehabilitation of Tinkers Creek Road in Walton Hills and Maple Heights, and it does include the trail. This was discussed at the committee meeting on February 5th, 2020 by Ms. Nicole English. There are actually two parts of this project, a resurfacing and a widening for inclusion of bike lanes. And the project is a component of the Greenway Plan and will comply with our goal to promote eco-friendly development when possible. The funding is $704,000 Walton Hills, $462,745 for Maple Heights, and then $1,908,255 for Cuyahoga County. And the funding is based on the proportion of project in each community, and we are requesting that this pass on third reading.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted.
Mr. President, please add my name to that.
Councilman Jones's name to that resolution. Miscellaneous committee reports. Councilwoman Simon.
We'll be having the Education Environment Committee meeting March 4th, Wednesday at 3 o'clock to hear the item referred tonight.
The Human Resources Appointment and Equity Committee meeting will meet at its regularly scheduled time of March 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. for the 4 items referred.
We'll meet Monday, March 2nd at 10 a.m. to deal with the banking contracts referred today.
Public Works will meet at its regularly scheduled time on March the 11th. Or 4th, I'm sorry. I look at my calendar wrong.
Mr. President, my colleagues, Finance and Budget will meet at its regularly scheduled time on Monday, March the 2nd at 1 p.m. to continue our work on the opiate funding.
Anybody else? All right. Hearing none. Any miscellaneous business before the council? This council is adjourned.